Sorry. All right, one more thing I want to show you, and I think I'm about. Oh, here we go. There we go. Here's what I was looking for. Okay. You guys remember the Voyager? The airplane in the 80s? What did it do? Remember what it did?
Yeah.
What did it do?
It was,
The Voyager out of Mojave Airport.
Oh, the spaceship?
Around the world.
around the world. It was
Non-stop, non-refueled flight. Anyway, that's me back in the 80s. That's how I used to look. When I was covering it at the Mojave Airport, it was with about 100 other journalists. It was crazy. It was like, things were different back then. I don't really miss that too much. Okay, here's a different type of news photograph. It was Memorial Day at the Bakersfield Memorial, the new cemetery, the National Cemetery, out towards Arvin. Something tough to photograph. It's different. It's tough to photograph, and you have a lot of things you got to think about. And I won't get into details right now, but it's just something you got to think about. Yeah, right. And my wife has been really helpful in that area with me recently. Like, I'll get pictures of funerals, of people crying, and I'm highly competitive, and I want to get that emotional picture. And then once you do, you go, oh my God, what do I do with that now? Do I run it in the paper? It's a long story. There's a lot to it.
Was that in the paper?
sometimes you.
Yeah, that was in the paper. Yeah.
You have to get permission to.
Do they have permission? See, there you go. That's a good question. It's a good question. Yes, I did have her permission. After but you have to get the shot first. We don't set anything up. We don't set pictures up. We can't. We can't set pictures up. We don't. We're trained not to. We just don't do that. There's a river rescue there. I got permission. You don't have to get permission, no. But I'd like to sometimes. I already had the picture. I wanted to kind of feel her out, see how she felt about it and so forth. This is from Canyon, helicopter rescue, so forth and so on. There's a fire. Anybody know what that is? Probably not. It's Kennedy Meadows. That's when the Mantor fire was coming right into Kennedy Meadows in 2000. I was right there. I was like, ooh, man. A couple more fire shots here. This was at midnight on the Grapevine. We were right there on the fire line. It was pretty cool. One of the fire department PIOs took us right up there. Fire shot there. This is my fireboat. Actually, this is my fireboat. That's a fire that's in Wofford Heights about 2 summers ago. I shot that across the lake from Auxiliary Dam. You could see Wofford Heights on fire. It was crazy. That's near Horse Meadow. It's about 100-foot flames there. There's a bridge. It's French Gulf Bridge, not what you were talking about. People jumping off the bridge. That's an old black and white print there. You're asking about fading out. I took that picture probably in the 80s. It's still looking good. More fire photos. I'm about done here. I want to put you guys to sleep. There's a helicopter. There's one of my favorite shots.
Wow.
That is the fire in Kernville called the Bullfire. Remember that? That was crazy. Because that was burning on one side of the river, then jumped into river current. I couldn't believe that. That was crazy fire.
And that was quick too.
Yeah, very, very quick. Here's some old black and whites here. This was a San Francisco earthquake. I was there in '89. These ladies lost their home. And this is just a variety of stuff. There you go.
Cool.